Hey, everybody, this is your girl, Crystal Jordan with Reality Check, and we are here for another Monday night special. We have back-to-back conversations tonight with one of our favorite divas from Braxton Family Values. You guys, please help me welcome the one, the only, the very married Trina Braxton. Hey, Trina.
Yay! Hi, how are you?
How are you? Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you as well.
How was your
I'm
Thanksgiving?
great. How are you?
I'm good. I think we have a little bit of a delay there. How was your Thanksgiving? Did you spend it here in
Okay.
Atlanta?
I did. Thanksgiving was amazing. I had my first Thanksgiving as a married woman with my husband.
Yeah. Did you cook?
I cooked a whole heck of a lot. I did. I made dirt. I made duck. I made ham. I made mac and cheese. I made corn pudding. I made sauerkraut. I made green bean casserole. I made collard greens. I did it all at. And he made the turkey.
Wow. Okay. So how was that like entertaining with you and Vaughn together for the first time as a married couple? What was that like?
It was great. It was very simple. It was just us, with my two sons and my oldest son's girlfriend. We
Okay. We lost the sound.
he was calling me.
Well, that's nice. We're watching Braxton Family Values. The series came back, and we're so glad to see the series came back the top of this month, and we
Mhm.
got a chance to see your wedding. We saw the bachelorette party, the wedding. How long ago was that compared to where we are right now?
I will be married for 1 year, December 15th.
Wow, wow. So you're still a newlywed,
Yes,
right?
very much
How
so.
well, first of all, how is it like watching that back now? Because it was great. The wedding was beautiful. You looked absolutely gorgeous, but there was a lot of
Thank you.
drama that, of course, the show
Mhm.
captured. So, what is that like watching now, knowing that hopefully things are better, things are different with Tracy and just everything that was going on?
Um, Looking back on things make you realize what's important and what's not.
Mhm.
Who cares about a cake? Who cares, who has something to say about a decoration? Who has something to say about, whatever they like or dislike about the wedding? The most important thing was that we both showed up and said, I do. And that we were
Yeah,
able to share it with you know, his mom was there, my parents were there, and our sons were there, and our brother and brothers both. And they were a part of the ceremony. And it was, for us, it was literally like blending our families. So to
right.
us, that was the most important. I think we would have been all right with just that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's beautiful. Now, you guys have had a different experience because Braxton Family Values has been on for, it just feels like forever. Right? We've seen you guys grow. Like it just, it's good because it shows you that, there's always a second chance. You had, a great first marriage. You guys were best friends. Rest in peace to Gabe. But you got a second chance at love. Is there
Thank
anything
you.
that you learned from being a young bride and getting married early in a very different situation that you would take with you into your marriage now?
Well, I've learned that I can't take anything from my two previous marriages into
Right.
this marriage that I have now, because they are three different men.
Yeah.
I was in three different stages of my life.
Hmm.
Um, the only thing that I can say that I did learn was to keep people out of my marriage. I don't need to hear anybody's advice. I have my own,
Yeah.
and because people can tell you what they would do if they were you, but you're not me, so you can't tell me what you would do.
Right.
Because you might react to it differently if it becomes you. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
So I just learned to work it out with him and just him.
Right. I like that because I was thinking, when I watched, just honestly, and I worked with your sister Tawanda for years and been,
Mhm.
big fan of the family, obviously. But
Thank
I
you.
remember watching how hard your sisters were on Gabe. And then things changed. And then, Tamar especially was one of the people that was really hard on you. And then she kind of learned it's not so easy, you know, being married. And I guess because we've got a chance to watch you guys, we see that maturation process. Was there ever a time when you were like, man, you guys are really being hard on us? And then you weren't really so hard on your sisters when they started going through similar situations?
Well, because I know what it's like and I'd already been through it. And the last thing you need is someone, you know, feeling even worse about the situation.
Right.
Sometimes when you don't know better, you're always eager to tell people what they should do and what they shouldn't do. But now that she's gone through it, I think she would be less likely to lash out at that next person, but rather give a listening ear and a closed mouth.
Yeah, yeah, I like that. You guys, it's so many, it's sisters. I grew up without sisters, and a lot of times we think, wow, it would be cool to have sisters, but we get a chance to really see the good and the difficulty of having sisters and having opinions and all of that. Seeing you guys all go through that. Have you guys been able to get to a better place with at this point?
I'm not sure. I can't talk about anybody else, but I've never been in a bad place with Tracy. I don't believe that I've ever been in a bad place with any of my sisters, but people have to go through whatever they need to for themselves. And whenever they're ready to rejoin, you know, a situation, then we have to be receptive to that, because what if it were me? I'm going through menopause. So there are sometimes, you know, I feel like, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I want to be bothered, and sometimes I don't, you know, and you just never know what another person is going through. And it's difficult to judge because you just never know what's going on at home, what's not going on at home, what's going on internally. Someone might be sick, someone might not be sick, and they want to handle it themselves. You just never know. So you can't judge anything before it's time.
Yeah, that's good. And I guess you don't know that until you know. Like my grandmother would say,
exactly,
when you learn it, you know it. So you guys all, you know, obviously all sing. It seems like you guys all cook, at least from the show. Everybody can cook. People are saying you were a beautiful bride. It says it seems like Trina's the one that stays out of drama. You do seem like the one that's kind of always trying to make everybody else happy. But I know that not only do you cook, obviously, from throwing down and things for Thanksgiving, you have a new line of hot sauce. How did you come up with a line? So I guess there are different flavors of hot sauces.
Yes, I actually have some here. My partner and I, Tay and I have been working together for a very, very long time. And when Bar Chicks, the restaurant, was open, you know, we were spending an exuberant amount of money on condiments and all kinds of things. And we decided to do one on our own. So we got with someone with the Department of Agriculture and all of that. We do own our own hot sauce. And you can see all three flavors here.
So cute. I like the logo. I love the logo.
Thank you. The logo is from Bar Chicks itself, and the restaurant. And we decided that, you know, we wanted one for ourselves, and, you know, we did our due diligence and we did our research, and now we went through a lot of different taste testing.
Okay, so tell us, what are the different flavors that you have?
The different flavors are, we have the original signature here.
Okay.
This is the extra hot version of the signature. And this one is honey pepper. We did a lot of back and forth with this honey pepper.
Yeah.
Tay and I, there were some samples he liked better than I did, and there were some samples I liked better than he did. And then we took those samples and we just kind of made it better until we got to what we have now.
Nice. Well, honey pepper sounds good. You know, here in Atlanta, lemon pepper is the wing flavor of choice. So you got honey pepper, right?
Yes,
right.
Yes.
So that's cool. So people how can people find the hot sauce? I'm sure people want to have that for the holidays on their table for Christmas dinner. How can they get the packet?
And we're actually doing a Cyber Monday today, and it will go on sale again. So guys, make sure you check trinabraxton.com so you can find the hot sauce. You can find the bourbon, which is also Bar Chicks brand.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Bar Chicks brand. And you can also find the candle line, which is Essence. Can you see that?
Yeah. Nice.
Essence candle line. Yes. So if you go to trinabraxton.com, you can find all my products.
all the products. And I saw that the candles actually have a lot of different scents that are really, really cool. So congratulations on that.
Yes.
You're just becoming like
Thank you.
food and home, just a madam, like doing all of it, all the lifestyle products.
Yes. And the candles are on sale as well right now. You buy one, get the second one half off. So great
Nice.
time to get
Okay.
these.
Very, very nice. And I think I had I got a list of the actual Arabian Romance, Auburn pear, and
Yes.
cherry pie. Yes.
Yes.
Very,
Well, it's
very nice.
Pop's cherry pipe. It's like a sweet tobacco sweet tobacco
Oh,
scent. It's
okay.
very amazing. I'm not sure if you had like some uncles or grandfather or dad that smoked a pipe, and it
I
always
did.
smelled very sweet, and especially the
Yeah.
cherry flavor, and that smelled so great to me. So we put it in a scent
Yeah.
for the
Nice.
candles.
I did. My pop, my granny's husband smoked a pipe, and you know how just certain scents reminds you of those times. So when I smell a pipe,
Yes.
that sweetness smell reminds me of my pop. So that's nice. And right in time for Christmas. So that's great. That is great. Well, you got this going on. I just wanted to ask you guys, because like I said, you guys all sung. You know that the Braxtons started out singing together. Miss E had you guys harmonizing, and you guys all still do that. What do you think you would have done if you guys weren't singing? Like what career choices do you think you all would have done if singing was not an option?
I think I would have still. I would still have been an entrepreneur for sure.
Okay.
For sure. And I definitely love being a television host.
Yes.
Yes. And I'm not finished yet because I definitely want to host like a game show.
Yeah, you would be
That'd
great
be
at that.
amazing.
You would be
That'd
great
be
at
so
that.
good. Yes.
Yes, people are asking where can they order. You can go to trinabraxton.com for all Trina's home goods, home and food, is all of that. trinabraxton.com. You would be great at being like a game show host, because I think you're also the one that just is probably the most likely to just have fun and be spontaneous. At least that's what it seems like. You seem like the most spontaneous out of the bunch. What did you learn? We know that we had a chance to see you on Sister Circle here in Atlanta. And on what did you learn about, I guess, conversation and just interacting with people from your time on Sister Circle?
Well, even more than learning from the guests, I've learned from a lot of them, especially like when Stacey Abrams came on. It was just amazing experiences. But the one thing I learned the most about being a talk show host on Sister Circle was it was okay being an individual, and it was okay to be Trina Braxton by myself without being a part of an ensemble. And even though, yes, I had other co-hosts, I didn't have to look to my left and my right, and it was one of my sisters. And I think I had that as a crutch for a long time in my life. So when I learned that I can be my own individual without them, it was very empowering.
Nice. It was nice to see you do something outside of Braxton Family Values. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed that you're going to come back with an announcement. I think he would be absolutely great with a game show. Something fun where you can show that fun personality. So I like to talk about lessons because, of course,
okay, lessons.
Go ahead. What were you saying?
I'm listening. I'm trying to get you in. I'm not sure if it's my pods.
I was going to ask you just again on being married and being married at this point in life. What advice would you give someone who is, looking to get married again, and they're maybe a little bit later in life, but they still want to have that romantic, that love story? What advice would you give to women out there that saw you got married, saw you get a chance to wear the dress and find love again, and they're thinking they may not have that experience?
The first thing I would say is a wedding doesn't make a marriage. That's just the first day. And I know a lot of women, they have dreams of, having this picturesque wedding day. I can't tell anybody what to do with their money, and I won't. But this is my third time at the rodeo, and I would like to say, that a lot of those monies I would have put towards something else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In our household.
Yeah.
You can always have a reception or get together with those who can make it at some point in time. I'm not telling you don't do the dress. I'm not telling you to not live out your dream. But what I'm saying is that dream is one day. You have a lot of life to live after that one day.
Yeah.
I would just say put things in perspective. That's the only thing I could say.
Yeah. How did you know that Vaughn was the one?
Woo! I knew Vaughn was the one for several reasons. First of all, I hate to equivocate these things, but when I was going through my time with Gabe, and Vaughn and I were already together. Vaughn and I were already together for a couple of years because people didn't realize that Gabe and I, we divorced in 2015.
Yeah. Yeah.
I married Vaughn in 2019, and everybody's like, saying so much about, my relationship with Gabe, and I just jumped into this relationship with Vaughn. That's absolutely untrue. And Gabe and I, we remained friends throughout our divorce, and he was good. You know what I mean? He was that dude. Even when I was grieving, he was that dude that I can cry on his shoulder, and you can't really find that in a lot of men. You can't find that strength in a lot of men, and I appreciate him for it. And and we're older now. He's in his 50s, and I'm in my 40s. I'm not my twin or my foot anymore. You know what I mean? And and I'm kind of glad that I found someone older. You know what I mean? Because it's something different for me. It really, really is. And someone gainfully employed, and
that makes a difference. That makes a difference.
Not that Gabe wasn't. Not that Gabe wasn't, because Gabe did very, 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 very well for himself.
Right.
But I'm just saying, no, we don't have time for that foolishness anymore.
We don't have time. There was a question on Monday. Last Monday, we interviewed KG Smooth from Ready to Love, and there was a question that happened on the show with him telling one of the ladies he was dating that he looks to be in a situation with a woman that's an equal partner. They split the finances down the middle. They split everything. And a lot of the women, a lot of the women went crazy. What do you think? Do you think that women prefer to be with a man that is able to provide, or do you believe in the new, I guess it's like old fashioned as the guy as the provider? Now, a lot of women are like, I make money, but I don't want to split the bills.
Well, people have to do what's best for them. But I will say this. I'm a little old school. I grew up where my father took care of the household. And I'm not saying anything negative about these strong women out here. Be strong. I think that's amazing. However, I'm that chick to where I want you to open my door. I want to feel like a girl. I don't want to, and it's weird because you go out to dinner and these servers, they'll put the bill in front of the woman. I'm like, there you go, boo. And I'm not saying that I never go into my purse. I don't mind going in my purse, especially after we've been dating for a while. You know what I mean? And there is a certain kind of equality in the relationship, but I like being a girl.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. That was a good topic, because there are a lot of women that don't want to do that. But I like what you said. Like, it kind of depends on what the person wants, what relationship you're looking for. Did you do a lot of dating, or did you do a lot of dating in between your divorce and meeting Vaughn, or did you just get blessed again, Trina?
I'm not a big dater. I'm really not, even though I'll be 46 on Thursday, actually. And I've been married 3 times. I'm not big on dating, but there was someone in between Gabe and Vaughn who will remain nameless because he doesn't deserve the airtime. But it's just but there was only one in between, so not really. You weren't out in these streets like the rest of us trying to figure it out. You just I was never out in these streets, and not to be crass, I still got that new car scent on me because there are not a lot of people. I mean, this is real talk. You understand what I'm saying? No.
I still got a car scent.
Yes.
I'm not mad at you. I think that most people would want that, right? I would assume if you could get it right and not have to go through kissing so many frogs to get to the prince, why not? Definitely would want to do that.
Girl, you do that kind of stuff, you got to start taking medicine for the rest of your life, right?
Well, I'm so excited. I'm actually talking to Tawanda on Saturday. I'm so happy for her. She's found love also, and her and Sean are so adorable and so cute. It's kind of like we've had a chance to watch you guys, go through hard relationships and challenges and then finding love again. So it's inspirational to see you guys are a real life family, even though you guys are, on a platform that allows everyone to see that. What about Miss E? Has Mama found love? Are you guys still trying to hook her up with somebody at this point?
We are still looking for a stepdaddy. I mean, it just, you know what? My mother, if you were to talk to my mom, my mother says, men my age, they like them pressed out. I'm like, what? What do you mean pressed out? She's like, they don't like them with wrinkles. I was like, okay, Mommy, I hear you.
Pressed out. Pressed out. So I guess that's get the Botox and all. But she's absolutely beautiful. So, I think she may be a little picky because we tried. Tawanda came on and we tried to get some questions coming in, but I think she may be a little picky. She may be a little picky.
Well, he has to be tall.
Okay. What else?
Tall. I mean, he could be retired now, especially at their age. I mean, he has to have a little bit of something, at least more than she does,
Right.
He has to like to travel because, I'm not going to tell you what she says. I'll let her tell you what she said. But she likes him to have a nice stature and a nice walk to it.
Yeah. Well, okay. All right. We'll have to have her on and try to fix her up. But I'm happy. I love seeing you and Vaughn together. And like I said, I'm so happy seeing Tawanda and her new love. I mean, she is like glowing everywhere. Like it's glow coming from all areas because of this new love. So congratulations to both of you guys on that. Trina, tell us what else we can expect from this season on Braxton Family Values.
Woo, this seasonal Braxton Family Values. Like I told you earlier, I'm just going through a little something in my life right now. And no one tells you about premenopause.
Right.
Nobody tells you about the mean days.
Right.
I have those.
But when did you start? When did you start going through premenopause? Because you're just 45.
Yeah, I'll be 46 on Thursday. Well, the crazy part about it is, I can tell this because they have. We had a lot of endometrium situations going on in our families. I never had that situation. Tawanda never had that situation. Trace never had it, but like the top 3 women in our family has. My mother was thrown into a hysterectomy in her early age. My sister Tony had a hysterectomy. My sister Tracy had a hysterectomy. Wow. So I am the first girl in our family who was going through menopause in a natural way. Wow. So we had no gauge to tell us when we would start to go through it, when would it begin for us, when would it end for us. So me being the first one, doing it naturally, it's very unfun. And I've been told that I've been unpleasant.
Bless your heart. Well, happy early birthday. Happy early birthday from us. Do you have big plans with your love for your birthday?
Well, we were going to travel, but now it's just not a good time. So we just have to make the best. But he gave me a pre-birthday gift last night. He got me some diamond earrings and not these. Huh?
I thought you were going to say he gave you something else last night as a pre-birthday gift. I didn't know if it was one you could share, but okay. Diamond earrings.
Don't worry about that part. Don't worry about that part. The diamond earrings. Thank you. Lord have mercy.
Good for him. Diamond earrings. That's beautiful.
I'm excited to see.
Beautiful. That is beautiful. Well, again, happy birthday. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Tell people when, of course they already know, but tell people when they can see Braxton Family Values, and go, of course, to trinabraxton.com for all her products.
Yes. And come and talk to me on Instagram, Trina Braxton 1.
Trina Braxton 1. Yes. What now? Braxton Family Values Which day on WeTV?
Thursday nights, 9 p.m. on WeTV.
Okay.
I think you guys are going to see. I'll wait for Tawanda to come on Saturday. Is it Saturday?
Yeah.
I'll wait for Tawanda to come on and tell her own story.
We'll have to be looking out for it. We'll definitely look out for it. Thank you so much, Trina, and enjoy your birthday. Tell Vaughn we said hi, and we wish you guys the best.
I definitely will. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Happy holidays.
You too.
Bye. All right, guys, you got to enjoy. The Braxton sisters are always a hoot. I enjoy talking to all of them. Definitely got to tune in this Saturday for Peace and Purpose. We're going to talk to Tawanda Braxton, but stay right there. Don't go anywhere, because we're going to come right back for our second half back-to-back reality checks. You guys know on Monday, we're going to come right back with Robin Dixon from the Real Housewives of Potomac. So check it out, 8:30. I'll see you guys right back here rolling out Robin Dixon, the Real Housewives of Potomac. Let's talk about all that has been going on this season. I'll see you guys in just a minute. Check back in.